Welcome to Play Fight, where I'm gonna beat Erica's ass virtually.
Child, please.
No, let her speak. Let her say what must be said.
No, because it sounded like she was agreeing with you, and I
she was. Period. That's my niece.
No,
she real what I real. Okay, so this is the first episode. We don't know what we're doing, but I came up with a little topic the other night, and I was like, this would be cute for us. Dream girls. Now, you have said before that Effie is not the villain.
She's not.
And Curtis, I agree. I don't think Curtis is the villain. I'm going to tell you who I think the villain is, and this is where the argument will come in. The villain is Magic.
How?
I knew this would be a reaction. That's why I said this got to be a fight. Because Magic's ass decided to make Effie not feel well and have pain.
Oh, her being pregnant. Okay, so I was like, how do we get here? But okay.
No, because Magic was in there gestating, honey, making this girl feel all kinds of ways and all in her emotions. And then all of a sudden, they done kicked her out the group. It's Magic's fault.
It ain't had nothing to do. It goes back to Curtis. It's Curtis's fault. How did Magic get here? Curtis
and Effie.
No, yes, but it all comes back to Curtis. It is Curtis's fault. He went after Effie, knowing he really wanted what is her name?
Dina,
thank you.
You're welcome.
He played her to get what he eventually wanted, and it ended up with them having a baby. But it's still his fault.
It's Magic's fault.
No, it's Curtis.
Go ahead and talk your shit. You spill your Effie emotions.
Well, I was gonna say she's not completely like blameless in this situation, but I blame everybody but her. They let her walk around with that attitude for so long. So it's just like, of course, if you let me have my way like this, I'm gonna continue to be how I am because I'm set in my ways now. It's like y'all let this outside nigga come in and talk to her crazy. Then all of a sudden, everybody like, yeah, Effie, you was tricked. It's like fuck each and every last one of y'all, and that's just how I feel about it.
I mean, yes, period. But also, it's Magic's fault. Magic ass asking her mama why she walks so slow. Bitch, she overweight. Leave her alone.
Don't do Magic.
And she wouldn't sit there and read her book because she read it already. You see your mama down here at the welfare office trying to get some money for y'all.
But that is not that baby's fault.
Magic, read your book.
No.
And then she want to be crying down at the performance with her mama singing, and she's sitting there crying, and now Curtis looking at her like, girl, why is you crying?
Right. No, he looked like a regular girl. Who is you? He was looking at her real hard, like nigga, you know that's your baby. Like, how old she is?
Obviously. That's one thing I never understood is why niggas be like, who baby is this? When it's very obviously your baby.
Who baby it is, right? Like, you know who she was messing with that time? I'm so sorry. Yes, baby. I don't have any candy, baby.
You don't ate up all that candy.
Ain't no candy for her to have. She don't want no substance. All I have was substance.
Interesting.
What? Go get it.
Sorry. Anywho. You see how that baby just distracted you? Just like Magic. Magic took Effie's eye off the ball. Like, no shade to Harmony. We love that baby. But listen, Magic took Effie's eye off the ball because Effie could have been out here recording, but she had to worry about Magic not reading her book. And it was ghetto.
Take a couple. You tripping. I said a couple. Put it back.
Magic, read your book.
Okay, you gotta go. You got to go.
You better move.
But let me tell you, sorry, and this is so often, but it was a bowl of what's the thing called? Whoppers.
Why did I know that's what you was about to say?
Because she loves chocolate.
I love
You're not getting in my bed with that. And I said take a couple. Her little hand, she takes it and digs in there and like both of the hands and takes it out of the sea.
She doesn't know a couple means two.
Yes, she do.
Okay, well, I tried to help her. She just keep popping up back there. That's so sweet. She's really the star.
She truly is. They can't see you, baby. Oh, there you go.
She's like the ghost, honey. Just
there you go. All right. You got to get on the bed, okay? Thank you.
You just told her she can't get on the bed with the candy. Know, you send her mixed messages.
I really did. I just want her to go away.
You're the villain.
I truly am. In her life story, I truly am.
But no, it's all Magic's fault. Every bit of it. Because if they wouldn't have put her out the group because I'm saying they put her out for not feeling well and having pain. I'm just gonna say. But that's what
scapegoat.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, and I get that, but I'm just saying, even before they knew she was pregnant, even before that mess, they just went with Curtis. It's just like Curtis says this, Curtis knows what's best. It's like this nigga used to sell cars. He don't know nothing.
Got me a Cadillac.
Exactly. Like,
that's my shit, man.
I'll step into the back. You know what? I take it back. The real villain is Cece.
I was just about to say, if we really want to, like, if I want to be serious about it, it's Cece. Because, bitch, that's your really sister.
Is. Thank you.
Who are you? I'm your uncle, little girl. What the hell? You just now popping up. This baby 10 years old. She don't know who you are. Get up.
Not at all. Because what? Every time he called himself sending a check or sending a card, Effie said, return to sender. I don't want shit from him.
Period.
Talking about take the money and run.
Lay off, Effie. I see they got your black ass too.
Right, like I said, cool. You said cool it. Nigga, I will stab you. What you mean cool it?
The real villain. The real villain is Effie and Cece's mama. Period.
Truly, because why is she not around to get her children?
We're not supposed to be agreeing right now, so I'm going back to Magic. It's Magic's fault. It's Magic's fault for existing.
No, we got to meet in the middle.
We do meet in the middle. We do. We have to, because like it all wasn't Effie's fault. Effie had attitude and everything, but like that's what you would expect from a diva. Like Miss Girl could sing. Like obviously she carried the group, honey.
Exactly.
Anyway, but yeah, it's Magic's fault.
Back to Curtis, because he sat in Dina's mama's face and told her, your daughter ain't shit special, but you know, she look good and people want to see her. So, you know, hey, what did she call her? You make her sound a product?
Yeah, I think product.
Yeah, make her sound a product. I'll take that. Like, how was he still breathing after that? Like, how you let that man sit in your face and tell you that your daughter is a product?
Because all these girls' mamas, we don't know who the real mama was, but all the mamas were raggedy.
Right, the true villains is the mothers. Where are the mothers?
Truly. Even Jimmy Early's play mama, Loretta Devine, talked about Jimmy was a real little shit. A real little shit. Truly like that's your son.
And y'all could have got him.
Yeah, the movie, it's not Effie. We know it's not Effie.
It's not. It's everybody but it. That's why I said.
Including Magic.
I would not let you do this to this little girl.
It's Magic's fault.
I'm just can't.
Because if Magic hadn't been around, like Effie could have been down to the club sooner, talking about she is changing. Like, it's Magic's fault.
See, no, because if you're gonna do, then that's where Effie fault do come in at. Because the daddy was around. Babysit your granddaughter so I can go sing.
You ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild and I don't give a don't let this cute face fool you.
I'm dead.
Yeah, it's everybody's fault, really. Everybody has blame. Effie, we all have blame. For 7 years, I was with you. I was your sister. You were trouble.
Like real low, because I'm like, I don't sound like you, but yeah.
You sound fine, child.
You were our like you were our trouble, like man.
Oh, would have fought everybody. For them heifers to get together and choreograph to tell this girl she was a trouble. Exactly. Y'all done got together and put together a song and dance moves, snapping fingers and patting feet.
See, now I want to do the villain by scene, because in that scene, Laurel was the villain. It's like, girl, you ain't never spoke up.
Well, it's between me too. I'm as much a part. It's that too.
You ain't part of nothing.
That too. It's between me too.
She fought for her life saying that. She's like, girl.
She wanted to be involved. She wanted to fight with
it. And it's like,
she want a bomber. She want to cheat with the big boys.
And she can't do it. She get left behind every time.
But she's a woman now, so you know.
And that's why she couldn't see Jimmy when he died.
She won't let me see her. Child, Don Lewis said, absolutely not. Jaleesa said, no, not my husband.
Jimmy. It's like, nigga, okay, you got two women, but you really gonna stand on stage?
I meant you no harm. I never meant to make you cry. You are the only one I've ever loved in my life.
Straight in my seat, like, nigga, who is you looking at?
Melissa said, girl, this is not gonna work.
Trying to play with me.
You've embarrassed me publicly. And like, I know you've been cheating with this heifer for 30 years, but listen, you're embarrassing me publicly. And that's not gonna work.
At all. I won't stand for it.
So the real villain is Laurel.
True.
Even though
she wanted to be a woman.
Dina, I said I'm a woman now. Laurel.
We're like, girl, we heard you.
Like, girl, we're not worried about that right now.
Right. You ain't the first or the last person that's gonna have sex.
She really wanted the girls to like do some fanfare. Like, oh, you're a woman now. I can't believe. I'm so taken aback. Like, girl, we know that. We saw you on the back of the bus.
To the club. Exactly. Like, welcome to the club. Come quietly.
Right. Yeah, ghetto. Just ghetto. And with Eddie Murphy, of all people.
Right. What you doing? This first episode so ghetto.
It's all gonna be ghetto. It's all going to be ghetto.
Because she wants to be seen. So she
hey.
You gonna wave back?
You know she only gives me waves part of the time when she in the mood. And I understand because I'm moody like that. Sometimes I be like, I don't feel like it. Does she have on lip gloss?
No, child, that's the chocolate.
It's cute, girl. Get a little lip liner.
I'm dead. Look at her. What is you doing? You are the true villain of this episode. What is you doing?
Just like magic.
Come on, you gotta stay still. You gotta stay still now. No. You can't have this all up in here like this. Here. Now, okay, you guys to get down. I'm doing something. I'm so sorry.
Step into the bad side. Step into the bad side. Step into the bad side. Me too. I've decided to have an attitude as well.
I ain't even do that. I try my best.
You know what? I'm still mad about Money Long, but I didn't want to make that the first episode.
And I thought it was. That's what, like, when you said I already got somewhere, I said, I can't wait to hear what it is. So for you to tell me, like, right before we started, I was like, okay.
Because I was like, should I tell her and let her prepare her mind? Or should I just spring it on her?
I was going to say, I would love that.
Because I feel like when you bring a topic that I would want you to spring it on me so I could just be like, you know what? I'm mad about this particular thing.
Yep.
And the answer is magic. I begrudge that child. I begrudge her.
It's her father's fault. It's the daddy's fault.
And kind of Dina's fault. But we're not going to blame my queen.
No, it's ooh, child.
You got a baby. She's 9 now.
Yeah, something you could have that you wanted so bad and could not have. Yeah, I got it. You stole my dream and you stole my man and ended up miserable. Look what happened to you. Get. Now I'm tired. Go.
No, you did not, girl. Why you eat up Dina like that?
Oh, you talking about her? She knew. I'm like the same way I feel about Curtis. I feel about her too. She always wanted to be in the front, but she knew that she didn't have the chops that Effie had, so she just had to wait her turn. Because when that nigga was telling her all that shit and pushed her to the front, she loved it. She loved being the lead singer. Talking about she the Sunday the cherry on top and all that shit. She just stood there skinning and grinning. You could have been like, no, it's a group effort. You know, we all are part of it. No, she just stood to the side like, thank you. Yes, I am. I'm that bitch. Thank you so much.
Well, she like, had done. I'm a defend Dina. She had put up with her bitching. She put up with her nagging and all her screaming too.
But when I make her sound like this, you gonna deal with me.
The answer is no.
Airy, lighty, that wasn't it.
The answer is no. Because what if, like, okay, take the collective 3 for example. People might say, someone might say, I'm the icon of the moment of the show. Like, I'm that girl. They might say that. I don't feel like that. And I don't bring that energy to what we do. I don't bring it to the group chat. Like, bitch, since I'm the one, then I don't ever do that. If I was being like Effie and being like, look, bitch, I'm the one. I'm the girl. I bring all the 30 views we get every week. Like, I'm that icon. Y'all would be like, girl, this is not gonna work. And it would have been disbanded. I mean, it's half disbanded anyway, but it would have been disbanded before. If I would have been like, girls, we just gonna file in line after me. I'm at the front of the line. Like, so I see where Dina was like, girl, it's been enough. Like, you've been running it too long. We all in here, honey. I do not understand L'Oreal. It's not between her two.
It's not like at all. Like, girl, you go wherever the wind blows. Get over there. Move.
She go with Jimmy. You know what? We're both writers. I don't know if everybody know that, but we both write to an extent. We both.
I was just gonna say, don't give me too much now.
Yeah, it's to an extent. I have always said, and actually, I'm gonna say I spoke to Cheryl Lee Ralph because I did, and said, I said I wanted to write a Dreamgirls, not remake, but a sequel called Effie's Revenge, and Cheryl Lee Ralph told me to do it, and I just have not yet done it, because the choir and the competition is out. So, but if we were to, you and I, collaborate together and write Effie's Revenge, like, how do you think that should go? Because
that's something to think about.
I personally, I've thought about it for many years. I don't have like a full story, but what I would love to see, you know, at the end of the movie, honey, here come, you know, there's not 3 dream girls, it's 4. And then here come Effie singing, child, and Magic down there crying. No, is she the problem?
I wanted her to push old girl off the stage.
And so that's the beginning of Effie's Revenge. The movie starts right there. And, you know, Effie's talking about, you know, we'll be there. And she's singing down, and then all of a sudden she pushes Dina off the stage. That's where the movie would start for me. Now here go Effie on her way to jail, obviously.
Not jail.
And she's singing about going to jail, bitch. She like, listen, I pushed this bitch down, but now I'm going to jail. Somebody get my baby. Get Magic and tell her to read her book. Something sickening.
You know what?
I don't care if she read it already. Read it again.
That's terrible.
I read it. Read it again. You see me down here talking to. I'm down here at the welfare talking to Mariah Carey, trying to give me some money. I'm Mariah, because you know, ever since I saw Precious, when I think of going down to get government assistance, I see Mariah Carey.
I love her for that too. Like she really stripped her there.
Every movie except for Glitter, obviously, but every movie she's been in, because in The Butler, when she was sitting on that porch looking toe down, you've never seen The Butler?
I refuse to watch.
Girl, no, you have to watch The Butler because we got to argue about that too.
What is that argument? Oh, I'm intrigued. What is that argument about?
I'll find something.
Oh, okay.
You know, I always got an argument in my spirit.
True. That's why I love this.
Anytime.
It's like we gonna end up like agreeing somewhere in the middle, but we gonna argue about something.
Period. Because the villain is magic. Because if she would just sit there and read her book and be quiet and stop asking her mama why she walks so slow, then everything would be fine.
If her daddy wasn't so trifling.
That's true too. That's very...
Oh.
When you think about like this movie or the original play was supposed to be based on the Supremes, and when you really, because that's like part of what I would add to Effie's Revenge is like the actual details instead of the fictional details. But when you think about it, it's very Berry Gordy with Rhonda and Diana Ross's first child with Berry Gordy, Rhonda Ross Kendrick. How Barry was just like, this ain't my baby. When it very, very much was.
Very much was.
It's like this your baby. Come get your baby. Come pay for your baby.
Know this your baby, Violet.
That baby is rice skinned. That's how my mama was looking at me at the hospital. She was like, this baby the color of paper, and I am not, so I'm not understanding.
What? Not my mom, but my daddy's auntie, they said that's what she did. Like, okay, hold on. I'm finna show y'all my baby picture.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen a baby picture of you.
Wow.
You know, I put my baby pictures in the chat. I put my baby pictures in the chat every couple of days, so y'all know this is me.
You are a legend.
Period.
But look, right?
Ooh, honey. Very JT from the City Girls first day out.
Ooh.
That's your first day out the womb, child.
So they said my auntie was like, they must have swapped babies or something.
Because who's white baby?
Exactly. I'm like, look at my daddy. Like, come on now.
Yeah, my father's darker than me. So both of my parents are darker than me. My dad is light, but he's Native American red light, and I'm yellow.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, girl, we don't know about this baby. This is me.
Yep, I love
very, very angelic and white. But anyway, the problem will forever be magic. I'm gonna stick beside what I said. It's magic, it's L'Oreal, it's a little bit of Michelle too, because who told her to come down here and pop these fingernails off?
That's why, like, when I said push off the stage and you said Dina, I was talking about Michelle.
Either one, I push everybody off the stage, except I have a soft spot. You know, I have a soft spot.
She can go too.
I love Anika Noni Rose.
She started giving out a little bit of food tag and started feeling herself. She can go too.
She give me some. Anyway, I really feel like everybody deserves to be fought. And I feel like as soon as Effie sang that last, we'll be there, then she should have just started boxing immediately. Just punching niggas in the face.
I'm like, no, finish off the note. I'm like, now y'all see who the real singer was. Just take it from right there. Like,
immediately.
Y'all played with me for 10 years, 9 years.
Exactly.
Y'all played with me for too long.
Y'all played in my face. Y'all stole my song. Here go Dina, L'Oreal, and Michelle up here shaking tail to One Night Only, knowing good and well that was my song. And y'all done put a little disco beat under it. and got Anika Noni Rose doing the robot. And now y'all got a hit when you knew that was my song.
Right. I'm like, Effie's version will always be better.
Well,
that's just, I know. That's just my opinion.
I like them both. I like them both. That run Beyonce does at the very beginning of the song.
Well,
I just
won't argue with her.
I used to have,
but I'm just saying. Like,
so the movie came out in 2007, as did Chris Brown's debut album. I used to play the soundtrack to Dreamgirls and Chris Brown's debut album, Bike to Bike. So whenever I hear One Night Only, the disco remix, I immediately hear popping in my head as well.
To be my son, and I know how you feel about him now, but that is yes.
Listen, that debut album, like, listen, I don't groove with Chris at all, but you cannot take away that debut album.
I'm telling
you can't. I just bootleg it off of YouTube when I want to listen to it, so he won't get the coin. And I know the girls are probably gonna find this, and because every time I say Chris Brown name, the girls pop up. It's like, dang, y'all defending this nigga that don't even care about you.
Smoke. I was gonna say, I don't want no smoke.
I don't care about smoke, honey. They have smoked me several times over. I don't care. I don't fuck with Chris Brown, period. That's that. What you gonna do? Nothing. You're not gonna make me buy his 45 track list albums. I'm not gonna do it.
What was he thinking though? Can we talk about that? Like, what was you thinking? Like, who was listening to all this?
He thinks he's Michael Jackson, and he thinks that the girls will sit and wait with bated breath for each track, and it's just not true.
Again, back to the mamas, because your mama lied to you.
Now, if we want to talk about a villain, Christina Brown, I don't know.
Talk about our legend died, so your son could. Like, girl, what?
The answer is hell no.
I want to fight her to this thing. Like,
the answer is hell no. You could tell that mama uphold the light skin idolatry of light skin is better and slick hairs, but you could tell what kind of woman she is. Anyway, that's the villain. The villain of Dreamgirls is Chris Brown's mama.
We solved it.
And Jim Jones' mama. Because what the hell? Let's just talk about it real quick. What the hell going on?
Like, truly.
We need to call the police.
But ever since, Love and Hip Hop, and I first discovered Jim Jones and Chrissy and saw their relationship, it was something about his mama ain't right. It's more than her just being in their business. It's just like from the beginning.
That's why he can't marry that girl. He married to his mama.
That's where I was going with that. That's all the birth control I need right there, because I swear to God, I can do.
Actually, sister, you need actual birth control as well.
Shut up. Just let me go with my story.
I'll let you have it. But also, honey, get you a pill. Anyway. Because people be like, all the birth control I need is looking at these bad kids, and then they have one. And it's like, if you would have just...
We know, but
if you would have took your once monthly Boniva, honey, then things would be better.
But yeah, back to Jim Jones and his traffic. I'm like that, like you said, that's who he married to. Him and his mom. And then going back and forth through these shows, like over the years, are we gonna get married? Are we not gonna get married? And the fact that they're still together now, and Chrissy has made it seem like she now doesn't care if they get married or not. Like, no, you're never gonna marry this man because he's too attached to his mama. And him, it's just the way he casually told the story. Like, sir,
like that's fine.
Exactly. Like, what?
That's not okay, sir. You need therapy, and your mama need to go to jail. You should have been took from the home. Like, this is not okay. Ugh. If y'all don't know what we talk about, Jim Jones' mama taught him how to tongue kiss, and it's just he said with her mouth.
Like, yeah. So she tongue kissed herself.
I would sooner die. I would shoot myself in the face if something like that had happened to me. In the face.
I'm telling you.
In the
face. Turn it down.
I'm living for it, actually.
You hear it? She having the time of her life.
I live for it. I think she should. I think children should enjoy being children and not be tongue kissing their mama.
Well, my sister would never. Thank
God. Because listen, I would have to come fight your sister. I'm sorry.
God, please. You got to get in line. Because we do not play that over here.
But yeah, your sister would never. So we don't even have to. We don't
I
even
was
have to worry
say, right?
about
it's not even a problem. But yeah, no, never.
So yeah, how would Effie's revenge end? Because she got to get out of jail after punching these people.
I was just saying, she gonna get out the next day. Because Dina gonna be all right.
Yeah, Dina gonna, because Dina had changed by the end of she quote unquote changed by the end of the movie, so she would just bail Effie out.
Real quick though, because back to that, you got a baby. So Magic's not exactly a baby anymore, and you can see that's why I did shit on her a little bit, but you saw the way her face fell.
Did.
But she realized that it was his baby, but it's just like,
and now I gotta find my own.
Like, sis, I'm so sorry that you're upset, but he was my man first. Like, yeah, we had a baby, and y'all hoes kicked me out, so of course I wasn't gonna tell y'all none of my business. Fuck y'all.
And then nobody asked what was wrong. Like, sister was singing extra hard and heavy, and everybody was like, here she go. I would have been like, girl, are you okay? Let's talk about it.
Like, come over here. Through the door, I'm feeling much better now. Like, did nobody say, well, what was wrong? Right. Y'all automatically, girl, you been getting on our nerves for the last 7 goddamn years. Couldn't wait for your ass to get out. Leave, please. This is like, fake. That's why everybody had to go. I had a problem with everybody because this is like, all it took was Curtis to start, and they just let all that shit go. So I'm like, so all y'all need a leader. Like, somebody got to tell y'all what to do, and y'all do it. That's why I hate every last one.
And she did cry out several times. She let the girls know, I'm experiencing trouble.
Yes.
And they told her she was the trouble. Like, it's ghetto. But the real trouble was Magic.
She tried to fight it. No, and she tried
to fight.
Like, I'm telling y'all,
fight it.
I'm not going. They're like, but you get out of here. It's just like,
love me.
Oh, come on.
Love me.
Yes.
My problem with Effie, honey, she had done did all of that. I'm telling you, I'm not going. And then she went.
Truly.
Like, why you did all that shit? Because I'd have been at every concert.
I'm telling you.
I would have done my oohs and ahs.
Right up on that stage. As soon as they get started, I'm walking up the steps. What is it? Dream girls, boys, will make you happy. They're gonna be mad, but I'll be up there every night too. Like, I'm a part of this group.
I went to a church service one time where one of the members pulled a microphone out of her purse and started singing. That would have been me. That would have been me. She pulled the microphone out of her purse, tapped it, and started singing. I was like, girl, no, you didn't. She did. And that would have been me as Effie. Because when I say I'm not going, I mean that.
You know, that messy crowd member, I'd have been there. I'm like, yes, girl, go up there.
Like the lady that was encouraging Omarion when he was doing.
Yes.
Yes. That would have been, I would have been both of them. I would have been Omarion and the woman saying yes. Because, you know, I hype my own self up anyway. I'd have been like, yes, girl, you sang that. Ah.
Right. I'm telling you.
Like Fantasia. Yes. All right. She be hyping herself up while singing. And that's my kind of carrying on. But yeah, I feel like Effie should have boxed everybody, including Magic, because I'm still mad at her asking her why she walks so slow. Why you walk so slow? Because I'm old.
Because she old.
You 30 years old.
I'm 30. I'm like, Effie, come on now.
It's ghetto. It's real ghetto. But the movie was based, like Effie's character was based on Florence Ballard. So if you were to write, I don't know why I'm acting like this is an interview. If you were to write, I will not hold on. How dare you?
No, I mean like talk. I'm sorry, talk. I got
Beast. How dare you? Anyway, I know you can hear me. So when you come back, answer the question that if you were to write Effie's Revenge, or if we were to write it together, would you write that the Florence Ballard character, Effie White, would die of alcoholism like Florence Ballard did? Or would you have her do something else? Because I feel like it would make the story more realistic, because Dreamgirls is not realistic in any way, like any shape, form, or fashion. I feel like it would make it more realistic to have the real things happen. What say you?
I agree with you. We would definitely write it together though, but yeah, I would want to make it more realistic, because it's like, even though they did like give her record at the end, she was never gonna pop like after that.
Right.
Because it was in the era of the disco and people wanted to dance and party. It's like people love that southern like slow music that she did, but
church music.
She was never gonna pop off. Yeah, thank you. She was never gonna pop off like that. So it's just like, yeah.
I would probably write her popping off in the gospel industry. I would have her probably link up with Dr. Maddie Moss Clark and replace Twinkie. not replace, but
I know what you mean, but
like if I were to write Effie's Revenge and I want Effie to win, even if she dies at the end, if I want her to win, I would have her pop off. And what better way to pop off than to go down to the church, honey? Because the church love a good Effie White vocal. Truly.
That was right. And I hate that too, because that seems to be the only place where people who sing like that can pop off. Is that like the majority of the time? Because it's like Jasmine Sullivan, I love her. She should be much bigger than what she is. Like, you have her core fans who love her, but with a voice like that, why is she not bigger than what she is?
That's how I feel about Money Long, honey, Priscilla Renee. Same thing. Because I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I've said my piece.
No, go ahead.
But I found out about Money Long very shortly after I found out about Jasmine Sullivan. I feel like their trajectories at the beginning were similar, but Jasmine still popped off more than Money. And I'm not quite, I mean, I guess she had Missy Elliott behind her. And if you got Missy behind you,
I was just going to say no.
That's a machine. Yeah. So I guess I just answered my own question. Never mind. I retract.
Are we going to tell the truth?
Like, no, I retract what I just, what I was about to ask. Because if you got Missy behind you, you are destined to have at least a hit. Like 702, my favorite girl group of all time. Why you ruining me? Why you do? We all know it's because Irish is my favorite. We don't have to, you was making the face. Like, we know the truth.
No, because I was gonna bring up the encore.
Oh yeah, that was a mess. Who was the villain of the encore? I say Pam. Actually, not even Pam. Pam's lesbianism was the villain of the encore.
That's funny. But what I was gonna say, because I went back and watched our last episode that we didn't release before we took that break or whatever, and I was frustrated with myself, because I was just like, us having that conversation, I was just like, the villain is Lamisha, but we're not gonna talk about it because we're not going to talk about it.
We're gonna have to talk about it because the villain is Pam's lesbianism, and I don't see where you got Lamisha from.
It's Lamisha. Lamisha did not want to participate.
Because they made her feel othered. They made the 702 girls feel like they were old and unnecessary, which is weird because Total came out before 702 and they didn't do that with Pam and her lesbianism. They tried to include both of them to the to the thing. And Pam's lesbianism got mad and walked out, but Pam stayed. So I don't understand why the villain would be Lamisha.
Because Lamisha did all that complaining and it's annoying. Because okay, you are correct. They did do that in the beginning. But as time went on and everybody like kind of put them in check, like, you know, y'all have this attitude that y'all are better than people. And
because they are. Because it applies.
Okay.
Because it applies.
What are you saying? Sorry, I got distracted by a thing. So
not a
you
thing.
saying
I'm saying that 702 was better than everybody.
That's not what I'm saying. See, look, you put words in my mouth. I'm saying when they checked the Cherish twins, like y'all feel like y'all are better than everybody here.
Oh,
that's
yeah, no, them bitches ain't.
If that's the case. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, they got them in check with that. Like, if y'all was like that good, y'all wouldn't be here. So let's like chill with the attitude and let's all work together. They did check that, and they was like, you know, we want to make this a group thing. We do want to work with everybody. So, you know, can we work
That's all right
together? And they said yes. And so it's like after that, when they all decided to come together, it's like Lamisha gave up, or it's just like y'all won't let us do this, and it's just like, okay, can you come to the studio with us? Like, can you work with us? And she was everywhere but where they asked her to be. That's where my frustration came in.
So the real villain was them cigarettes.
Truly.
And they kept them away from being in the studio because they was outside smoking.
Truly. Because even when they acknowledged that Lamisha was a writer, and it's like, okay, so you want to write a song. Okay, cool. So on this day, you have the studio. So with her being down there with, what was that name? Elijah and Kosa, what was the first thing she did?
I don't even remember because
called the twins downstairs.
Oh yeah.
I do. So it's just like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, no. It's frustrating because it's just like, I know you don't, but it's just like,
because the thing about it,
all this shit.
I'm not gonna say I'm similar to Lamisha in that way, but if you other me,
sure.
Shut the fuck up. If you other me,
because that, hold on, sorry, I just have to get you off right here because this is what happened the last time. It's like when I brought this up and I said, as a group, you know, like, what do you think? And I said, take Lamisha out of it. You refused. Like, when I watched that back, I'm like, all you can say was Lamisha. I said, I want to get up.
That's my sister. We are not gonna take my sister out of things. You trying to exclude her like Effie, and that makes you one of the villains.
See. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but for real, like, as somebody who has been in groups, who has written music, who has been in similar situations, if you make me feel like I'm not important, I'm going to back off completely. Now my bond phasing in and out of existence. Anyway, if you make me feel like I'm not important, I'm going to back off completely. And if it's 15 days into the 30 days we're supposed to be in here, then that's just that. Like, oh, well, I'm not lending my talents to you and you already tried to make it seem like I don't have any. Like, girl, please. I'm going to go write my own album. Now, Lamisha's not going to go write her own album because my sister has anxiety. She has anxiety.
No, that was me. I was trying to close it because she left it wide open. Ghetto.
I love ghetto.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not ashamed of it. I'm ghetto to the core.
Period. Period. Ratchet down to the sides. Anywho, like, I see everybody's standpoint. To be honest, if I'm not playing around, like, I see Lamisha's standpoint. I genuinely do. I also see where that would be frustrating for the girls who feel like productivity is more important than having a good relationship with your group members. I see both sides of that. So the real villain truly was Keely and that bucket of chicken. If I'm being serious.
I was take out the bucket of chicken. It's truly just Keely. A glass of wine.
And a glass of wine, honey. And her husband on that phone talking about don't do anything you don't want to do. What did you come here for if you did not come to sing?
What's that old video? Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway because that's what I do.
Because that's how I am, honey.
Exactly. Like, what did she do, honey? Besides walk around with a glass of wine and try to cause a dissension between the girls. Like,
that's it.
She had no purpose in either.
She did not. She absolutely did not. They did not have to do. They didn't have to do 702 like that though. That's all I'm saying because that's my favorite girl group, and I'm gonna stick beside them. But I do understand why Camila did not join the group because she's better than that. She was on R&B Divas.
Now you want to talk about somebody else who did absolutely nothing on the show, like Sister Single vocal. She was barely there. She was there to look cute.
Who, Irish?
No.
Oh. Because I was just saying she did.
Camila. No.
Oh, Camila. R&B. But she had a storyline. She was married to Music Soul Child, and they had their baby with autism. And then they had done got back to the group had done got back together in 702, did that little song. She had a storyline. Don't do Camila.
Whatever. The show was called R&B Divas, and we got no R&B from her.
She got back with 702 and they did a song. Why is you treating this girl like this? Now, if we want to talk about not getting no R&B from the R&B Divas, we got to talk about Nikki Gilbert. That's who we got to talk. Nikki Gilbert.
Wait, say it again. No what?
R&B from the R&B Divas. Child, Nikki Gilbert didn't give us no R&B. And then if you want to go to LA, Kelly Price didn't give us no R&B. Dawn didn't give us no R&B. Chris and Michelle certainly did not give us no R&B. Jeffrey Roll didn't give us no R&B. Lil Mo gave us Ugly Fashions. Like, honey, none of the girls gave us R&B. Shantae Moore.
Jeffrey Roll.
And it's like, girl, what is he finna do?
Right. She's like, oh, we call it husbands. We can call husbands. Like, girl, what is y'all about to do? Speaking of that, she looked terrible in that scene. I was like, Lil Mo, what did you do?
She looks terrible all the time, and she can't sing. So anyway, Cynthia Lovett Jr. cannot sing, and I stick beside my statement. She cannot sing.
She walked so no. Mary J. Blige walked so Little Mo could run, and Keisha Cole could sprint.
Now, what's K. Michelle got to do with anything?
They got you saying.
Now, K. Michelle actually can. She okay. If we're going to discuss Keisha Cole Michelle.
Okay, because I said Keisha Cole, I ain't saying nothing about K. Michelle, but I know where you're going.
They're the same bitch. I'm sorry. But if we want to talk about, that's what I was gonna say. If we want to talk about the conglomerate that is Keisha Michelle Cole, the half of Keisha Michelle Cole that can sing is the K Michelle portion. Yes. The other half, I really don't know what she do. I'm not sure why Keisha Cole exists in the music industry. I personally, I don't understand. Because she found love.
You want to talk about villains? Because that's where it's Mary J. Blige from.
Are you saying Mary J. Blige cannot sing?
Yes.
I'm also saying the same thing. I agree. Yeah. I mean, she got some bops. She's important to the culture, and her music is good.
Never taking that away. Yes, let's get that understood.
Because I told my daddy
right now, like,
period. I told my daddy Mary J. Blige can't sing, and he got mad at me. I was like, Daddy, she can't sing. She be flat. She be sharp. I've never heard Mary J. Blige. He told me he's never heard Mary J. Blige sing flat. I was like, have you heard Mary J. Blige sing?
Oh, so you saying that you don't listen to Mary J. Blige? What you're telling me?
Period. You just look at her with them boots.
That's all it is. The boots.
It's got to be the boots. The boots are blinding. Because Mary J. Blige, like as much as we love Sister, she cannot sing.
Yeah. Still a good time, but that is it.
I would go to a concert.
Yeah. I want to see her do her little shoulder shimmy with the two stick. Yes,
with the foot, the foot, the kick,
dragging that foot along, y'all.
Baby, like she's injured, like a run over puppy. But you know what? She's gonna do that move. We are terrible.
I'll be here for it.
We're gonna get canceled. We are about to get canceled. We done talked about Chris Brown and his mama. We done talked about Mary J. Blige. I done called Magic the villain. Like this, yeah, we can cancel.
Listen, that's okay.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm always canceled. This is nothing new.
The only person I don't want to see this is Dustin Ross. I don't want him to read me for filth.
I would like to be read for filth by Dustin Ross. Because I know it's gonna be a good time. Like I wouldn't even take it personally because Dustin's reads are so sickening.
They are.
They're just so good. He's so out of the box with his reads. That it's like, yeah, read me. That's fine. Yeah. Love to see it.
That's what made me kind of nervous. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I grew up getting read, so it's my family would be like, "You all bald-headed bastard." I'd be like, oh well, I guess I'm a bald-headed bastard. That's fine. No. I've been getting read all my life, especially being the lightest heifer in the family till my cousin was born, like 7 years later. Yeah,
I'll talk about it. And I think to this day, I'm still like one of the lightest ones. So
I know for sure you are. You definitely are. And it's fine, sister. So am I. Do we light skinned? You know, I was going to say proud of it. Absolutely not.
I was going to say
it exists. Here we are. Because I am ashamed, honey.
It is what it is, but
But if I had to choose, I would very much be Lupita Nyong'o. I would be a good, rich chocolate.
Like Ryan Destiny. I like her still.
Yes. I'm texting her name in the group chat to continue the conversation we have been having.
Oh, yes.
I'm texting it right now.
I'm adding her boyfriend to it too.
Very much so. Keith, what's his name, child?
Powers.
Yes.
Powers.
Keith Powers is delicious, child.
Yes, let me go ahead and add that on there.
This is childish. We talking right now and then putting it in the group chat.
I love it.
We are so childish. Anyway, do you have anything else this week that you want to play fight about?
Yes.
Okay.
Target is like that girl.
Target is
just.
She's sickening. What's the reason?
She is the Kardashian of stores, and I hate it.
Why would you do that?
I hate it.
Why would you say such a controversial and terrible thing? Dillard's still exists. That's the Kardashian.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I've never been. So no.
Oh, well, I'm from Dillard's, so Walmart and Dillard's. It originated here, so we have so many of them. So many. Actually, if we're being real, Walmart is the Kardashian because what do they do?
Now that is my store. So we will not.
I was at Walmart last night. It's tiptoeing through there. I like Walmart, but Target, we are not going to call Target an entitled white Target? Woman who has never done anything for the community.
That's exactly what. Thank you. That is a perfect. Thank you, because that is exactly what Target is. And I hate all of you N-words who go in there and try to make yourselves feel bougie, feel better than
you. Hate me,
Target, just thinking y'all so much better than the average person because y'all go to fucking Target. Target is trash.
I am better than the average person, and I go to Target. Not because, as well as.
I said what I said.
Target got popcorn when COVID ain't going on. Target got slushies. Like, The color scheme is beautiful, honey. You go in there, it's all red and nice. That's your favorite color. I don't know what your problem is.
And I knew you was gonna say that, but that being my favorite color does not make that store any better.
I go straight for the purses when I go in there, honey, and I'm looking at the purses trying to see which one I'm not finna buy. I mean, honestly, because they shit is high. It's expensive, honey.
Overpriced BS.
I wouldn't say BS because they do have a couple little sickening pieces, and they have a good record section. At least at my Target, you can find you some good little records. You can get you a house phone and a piano on the same aisle. Like, but that's not what's important.
Who put the store? No,
my grandparents. My grandparents have house phones. Because why not?
I didn't say who has a house phone. I said who put the store together.
Oh, I thought you said who still has a house phone. I was going to say my grandparents.
Your mouth. Give me that. You don't lift all up. Y'all have children.
So anyway,
like I don't even have children. And look at her what she's doing.
Let her live.
My granny here. Okay, I'm gonna be even more ghetto. Hi, granny. What? Granny is too. Hey, so listen. Can you talk for like 30 seconds?
I'm going to talk about how good Target is. So anyway,
okay, go ahead.
Target is sickening. Target, like I said, has popcorn. It has slushies. What else Target got? Target got, like I said, the purses that I'll never buy. Never. They got a good little clearance section, a good little plus size section. I like to look through their office supplies, child. Just walk through and look at them. I'm not buying nothing because, like I said, they high. But they have nice little like tables and chairs and things that you can look at and get inspiration for your home, and then go on Amazon and find it for cheaper. Like they have a lot of little things. They got cleaning supplies at a decent price. Like it's nice. I like it. Every year on my nephew's birthday, I buy him a toy from Target to let him know he is much loved and he is better than all them other little 4-year-olds. Like, sickening. It's a sickening moment. The men's section is better. Like, they got nice little shirts and things. Like, Walmart don't be having the criteria, the things, honey. What's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not criteria, but whatever. Walmart just does not, their men's section does not give like Target's gives. Period. And they women's section, if we're being honest, because Walmart, I mean, they're coming along, but like, girl, it's just raggedy. And I used to love me an old Faded Glory ensemble.
I was going to say, most of my clothes come from Walmart, and I'll be pulling them together. But this lovely wrinkled shirt that I have on right now came from the men's section. And
I saw it yesterday when I was pumping through Walmart, getting me a little DiGiorno pizza.
I hear that, yes.
And I almost bought it, but then I remembered I ain't got no money. So I didn't.
We love facts. We love facts.
Listen, I don't sugarcoat. I am poor for the moment. Just the moment. That don't make me not better than y'all. I'm still better than y'all. Why am I this way? No, I'm not. Anyway, yeah. So Target is really that girl.
I was just gonna let you talk your shit. She's really not.
She is. She's sickening. She's the moment. She's the icon. She's everything that Walmart wishes it could be. And that's that on that.
Those are lies. Those are true lies.
Target eats up Walmart. Target eats up Best Buy. Target, if there was still a Kmart, Target would eat her up too.
Who was going to Best Buy?
Somebody. My mama.
Oh no! When you just start adding extra stores, okay, yeah, they can ate up, but not Walmart.
Yes, Walmart.
Walmart is number one.
Walmart and Target are similar. They're number one together. Because you can order your little items from Target just like you can from Walmart and sit out in the parking lot and the girls will bring it to you. Like if you want a gallon of water, it's just 85 cents. At Walmart, it's $1. So it's like Target is sickening. And I'm gonna stick beside her.
Walmart is high for no reason. You can get the same shit, if not more, at Walmart at a better price.
I'm gonna let
whatever water you were just talking about.
The Target brand water is 85 cents, and the Equate brand down to the Walmart is $1. And I think that's rude because they both a gallon.
Okay.
And I'm a stick beside it.
That's what. Also, Matt Stafford, you bitch. Fuck you. You threw that game because you knew you didn't want to see us in the motherfucking playoffs because we was going to whoop y'all ass. But that's okay.
I'm sorry, what team is this?
Matt Stafford plays for the Rams. But if the Rams would have won...
The Rams?
Hush it. Just listen.
Yes, sir.
Put some respect about it.
I threw you all the way off. I'm finna Google the Rams because I don't know them.
They are a football team.
Obviously. Girl, LA, I'm sick of LA. How many teams they got?
3.
So you talking about
it used to be 3, now it's 2.
You talking about the Rams versus the 49ers?
Yes.
It was such a close game.
I love how you just Googled that and you know that.
That's not what's important.
I was going to say, how did they win?
By not losing. Don't do me.
But what happened?
They won the game.
How?
By not losing.
How did they score those last points?
By throwing and catching the ball and running.
No way.
And
that's
kicking.
That's not how that works.
And doing the electric slide when they scored a touchdown.
Was it a touchdown? Is that how they won?
That's not what's important. What's important is that they won by 3 points, which may or may not be a touchdown. Because I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know. But what I do know,
you were doing a terrible job of pretending, but
no, I was not, because everything I said was facts. They won by not losing, and they lost. The other team lost by not winning. Where's the lie?
What's all the other stuff you said? You just gonna act like it didn't happen?
They ran, they jumped, they kicked. Did they not?
Ain't no jumping in fucking football.
Niggas be jumping over each other. Don't do that. I've seen the niggas jump over one another. Whenever my stepfather is watching football on Sundays, the niggas be hopping and skipping over each other and rolling all on the floor trying to catch that little ball. Ooh. And be looking musty. Ooh. Sweating and carrying on. The point is, honey, that the 49ers, who I thought was a basketball team, child, won by 3 points. And that's what's important. And
which they should not have. Like, y'all started off that's so fucking strong. 17. How y'all let them catch up with y'all and beat y'all? Like, how did y'all make it into overtime?
Because they got tired.
No, that's bullshit. He got scared.
And that's what I meant to say. They were scared.
That's okay. Saints, we coming back next year bigger and better.
Exactly. Reggie Bush.
Sure.
Because Reggie Bush either is or was a Saint. So I know what I'm talking about.
Right, absolutely.
And maybe what's that white man? It wasn't Tom Brady. Was it Tom Brady?
Absolutely not.
I don't care. Reggie Bush, and he fine.
Hold on, first of all, you will not do Drew Brees like that. He is retired, but
exactly what I said when I said Tom Brady. What I was saying was Drew Brees. It's what I said. It's not even what I meant. It's what I said. When you heard Tom Brady, my spirit was actually saying Drew Brees. And so You thought you had me, but you
I
didn't.
want you to leave me alone.
Because my spirit knew what it was talking about. And you're not going to come against my spirit. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Period.
That's funny.
You won't teach me football, so I just have to guess.
Because you don't care.
You don't know that. I might care.
Anytime I get to talking about it, you be like, girl, what? What is this?
Because I don't know. That doesn't mean I don't care.
But I be trying to explain though. So if in the middle
but you
of
don't
my
explain,
you like, girl. So say that then.
I just did. You heard me say it
before. Listen.
The fact of the matter is the Rams lost, and we are very devastated about it because it's not fair. Because we were rooting. We were all rooting. How dare. When my mother yells at me like this, it's because she loves me.
Oh, whoa.
Take this, learn from it, and grow. Because you come in here with this defeatist attitude.
Keep going. I was gonna let you go too. Just rock.
Because what was Tyra talking about? Tyra's the villain. Tyra is the reason the Dream Girls could not stay together. It's Tyra's fault. It all comes back to Tyra.
You trying to have a teacher, but you was nobody's teacher.
Like nobody's.
Pictures and let's go home. Like, what did you talk about?
She's a we need to watch that show and dissect how she's a criminal, because what the hell?
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be sickening. We're gonna think about it.
Okay. But yes. She used to chop her, screw their hair. Like, oh, I wanted to fight her so bad. Like, what is you doing?
She had that girl cut her hair off and then sent her home. And she was so invested in her hair.
You talking about fighting? As soon as she would have said, "I don't have a picture for you," or whatever that shit she used to say at the end, I'm swinging.
Effie's revenge.
I would gladly go to jail. I'm swinging. Like, what are you talking about?
Absolutely.
I'm like, she was like, I have no problem chopping my hair off. Like, you saw my inches. You just gonna cut my shit off and tell me my picture didn't look good and I'm going home? Yeah. I will kill you. Like,
swiftly. She won't even know she did. She just wake up and hit me. Because you tried me.
Like, truly.
What if Tyra just walked in my room and said, cut off your bun? Bitch. That's it. I'm taking you to glory.
True. I guess I'm not meant to be a model, because what I'm not doing is that. Because
no. And I've been a model. It's rough.
Yeah.
And I was like a kid. So I know for adults, it's like, child.
Right. All that bending and that shit looks stressful.
I mean, if you're used to it, it's not that bad, but child.
Yeah. But I mean, like, even get to it, because watching them girls like go through those photos, she's like having a smile all day or bending their body. No thing.
I love a good bending of the body.
But what was it? Nigel, they used to cuss Nigel out on the low too.
And they should.
Like that.
They should have cussed everybody out, including Miss J. Walking around here looking like this and telling us how to look, girl.
I was gonna say that was a shady queen.
And look, them
shady queen. It be the main ones. Like talk about this is fashion.
Girl, you with these two ponytails is not fashion. Cut that out.
Like, what did you talk about?
At least you could have put some weave in it, honey. You look like you got electrocuted trying to tell me this is fashion. Terrible.
What was that one man name? Can you hang up, please? I was like, she refused. My sister's FaceTime ring, and I'm just like, after the first couple times, don't you just hang up after your ring?
No, I sit there.
I see, because she literally did. Like, girl, I don't have your child. I'm so sorry. I have to explain to her that I'm doing something.
So anyway,
I'm sorry.
We mad at the Rams because we were all rooting for them. And how dare they?
By way of the Saints.
By way of the Saints.
Let's make that clear. My team is the New Orleans Saints. and we were in the hunt for the playoffs. So
I'm torn between. I'm sorry, please go ahead.
No, I need to hear your torn between.
I am torn between the two, because I really want to be with you, and you keep telling me I should leave you alone. We need to talk about LaToya Luckett, honey. That might be another argument one day.
You think so?
I agree. I agree with LaToya in every decision she's ever made. So
right, I'm like, what is that?
Oh, you agree too? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's not an argument.
Look, you see my face. I'm like, wait, what's he talking about? Because I love her.
Absolutely. See, that last album, Back to Life, stays on repeat. Anyway, I'm torn between.
I like to watch that video because it's like a little mini movie.
Because she be fighting.
I'm telling you.
You don't fight for what you have because you don't know what you effing have. I'd be like, that's right, girl. Tell him. Eat him up, child. I love LaToya. Anyway, I'm torn between the Miami Dolphins, which is an NFL team, and
that's right.
Thank you, because I was like, is it? And the New Orleans Saints, which is also a football team, and I know that for sure because my family is from Louisiana and Miami. So I'm torn, honey. It's terrible. And also the Cowboys, because I got family in Texas, but I heard they're trash, so I really don't root for them. But I pretend to root.
Because I was just saying, if my family in Texas ever see this, that's a fight.
When I'm in Texas, I root for the Cowboys. That's
never. That's probably why I ain't never been. Because
you've never been to Texas?
No.
It's the biggest state in America. How you ain't been? It take up most of America.
Hold on. Can I ask you something though? Literally, what does that statement have to do with anything?
Because I feel like because it takes up so much space in America, it feels like at some point you would have been through it, by it, around. Have you ever been to the South, period? Oh yeah, you've been to Mississippi. Never mind.
Okay, because I was gonna look at you like, have I? Have I?
I mean, if you ain't never been to Texas, I feel like that's odd. We taking you to Texas.
Never been nowhere.
That's why I asked if you ever been to the South, sister, because like, girl, where do you be?
Home. But
we gotta travel.
We gotta talk about it.
My eyebrows are absolutely sickening. My God, today I am beautiful.
Right, I've been looking at them because I'm like, I'm ashamed of mine right now.
And this is just my natural. Like I cleaned up like the bottom and the top, but this is just my natural brow. Like God knew what he was doing.
Truly. Praise him.
He put me together right. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I look good.
I hear that. Let's give you your flowers. Keep on. What else?
I'm sickening. I'm the moment. I can sing. I cannot dance, but I can act. I can look good in pictures. Like, girl, I'm just really that girl. I can pull you and your nigga. Like, sickening.
Talk about it.
It's just that. I
screen recorded you singing your girl. I said, oh, I got to keep this.
Which girl? Oh, Money Long.
What is the Apple song? I said I was living. But
I was like, Hello, My Apple. Yeah, that was my favorite song as a teenager.
I was cracking up at your video, but when you started singing, I said, oh, look at my friend. I said, oh shit, let me stop what I'm doing. And I screamed, I said, I'm keeping this.
The way
you were singing.
That was, and that wasn't even my good singing, honey. The way that song was on repeat for me as a teenager, I felt like I was in love. I ain't love none of them niggas, but I felt like I was, even though I was cheating.
I was like, I need to go listen to the original. I still ain't heard it yet.
You have to. I'm
gonna send it to remind me of love. Okay. Who's that girl that was telling y'all about that?
Who's that
Baby
girl?
Rose.
Oh so yeah.
Like when you were singing it, you kind of reminded me of her in that moment. And I was like, I love a good raspy. Like, ooh, I was here for it.
Well, Priscilla's voice is not raspy at all. It's super smooth. But this EP, the whole Hello My Apple EP, it's got to be in your rotation. I'm finna send you the EP and not just the song.
Okay.
Let me send it to Long Strap Fee. Because you look like
I respect your boundaries. Your name is Girl Steph in my phone.
Period, honey. Material girl.
And Bash is Bash the crier because our good sis is always crying.
My baby, she's just being shambles. Poor thing.
I just be like, right. I just like, oh my love, what is happening?
I be crying too. I just don't tell y'all. But we know you have no emotions, so.
Thank you.
Even though you do, we are breaking you out of that shell though. You coming out that shell.
Is it a shell?
It is. Because I noticed, I was thinking about it yesterday. Me and Michelle be talking about who we find sexually attractive. And at first, you wasn't putting nothing in the chat. Now you've started putting stuff in the chat. And it's like, okay, she coming along. She gonna be right there with us after a while. Maybe 2-3 more years, she gonna be buck wild.
Get out of here.
Buck wild in the chat, honey.
I'm dead. I'm trying to get on the show. Our girl, Michelle goes, truly goes. I live through her. I love it.
I don't personally, but I mean, not I don't love it. I don't live through her. Because I got my own situations over here, honey.
I was just gonna say
stuff be going on over here. I'm still mad at my exes for looking better than they did when I dated them, because what in the world is going on here? Why would y'all glow up?
Me looking away. I was like, should I say something? But I was like, no,
you should. Shady, but go ahead and say what you need to say, because in the text you already, I said, I'm gonna tell the girls what I said. I said in the chat that my exes are looking better and I'm looking regular. I look just as I look. And she was trying to encourage me. She was like, are you just having a moment or do they actually look better? I sent her the pictures. This bitch said, damn. Excuse me. You are supposed to be encouraging me. This bitch gonna say some damn. What? I was like, oh, well. Then she tried to turn around and talk about, I said what I said. You look good. You already killed it with that damn. I know I look good. The bitches look better. There's nothing we can do about it at the time. But honey, I'm hitting the gym. This bitch said, sorry, but damn. I was like, oh, well then. No, but it's true. Everybody look good. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody look good, but the 3 I sent you.
Okay. I was gonna say that. Look, the stuff. I ain't gonna be too disrespectful.
The material that you had to work with, yeah, them niggas look good.
And it was what instant reaction, because I was just like, I was like, damn,
right? like they are actually. I'm
like, bitch, I'm not trying to play you though, but damn, it hit me like.
But they do look good. They do.
Yeah. Both of them.
No. Well, two of them, but the other one, the other one was the one I was gonna say donated, child. The one, the one I was singing "Hello, My Apple" to in my head constantly. Like I'm still a little hurt about that.
Okay, wait.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, right, but no, just tell me in a rotation of 1, 2, 3, which one was?
1.
Okay.
The one by the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That thing took me down, child.
Ooh.
I'll tell you about it in the chat.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't say nothing else about it.
I'm trying to pull up my ugly ex, but these pictures kind of look cute too. So what is my problem?
That's all I know, because I really don't like that
song. I don't even know what song that is.
Summer Walker.
Oh, honey, you know I'm in and out with Summer.
Excuse me.
Summer is the real villain.
Truly, this is like, girl, you were so great.
Just sing and leave us alone, like Doja Cat.
But you know what? No, the social media, you're the villain. Cause sis tried. She didn't want to meet you niggas. She didn't want to hug you niggas. She wanted to be to herself and mind her business. And y'all pulled my girl out.
Did my Summer Walker video come out yet?
Yes, I enjoyed that too. I gotta listen to that song.
Have you never heard it?
Hey, I don't think I have. That's why I was like, I gotta go look that up too. But I was like, you read no lyrics? I said, I need to hear this.
It's my jam.
Yeah, that thumbnail, I said, look at this.
That's exactly why I like Summer Walker, because she was looking like, girl, I do not want to be here, but hello.
I'm telling you, like just if I stay right here, like
with my arms together, honey, looking nervous.
I'm right, like
I don't even think she really that. I don't think she's as shy as she proclaims to be. I personally am. I'm very shy, but I can come out of it to hop on YouTube or to meet y'all niggas and be like, hey, what's up? Somewhere, I think she be playing.
She like me. No, I think she like me. It's just like you shy until it's around people like your people, and then you can open up and be yourself or whoop-de whoop. And it's like when other people see that, they think like you're gonna be that way with them. It's like, back up, bitch, I don't know you like that.
Because I was just finna say our first FaceTime, I was so nervous. I was hiding behind a stuffed animal. Like it was a mess.
And I was drunk as hell, I remember, yeah.
And we talked for like 4 hours.
Truly. And I was like, see. I said, look at us.
And that's how I know
to get there.
Right. That's how I know you my dog, because you stayed up late. And you don't do that. You be sleep, child.
Look, and I was like, you wanna know how I love you? See
right.
How late I'll stay up for you.
Right.
Child, how did this happen?
Who knows? But whatever it is, it's your fault and you the villain.
That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, child, we've been on here for an hour and a half.
Oh shit! Look, are we just flowing and talking and shit?
I know. I love it though. I love it. But yeah, you mean how long ago was the FaceTime?
No. This picture you just saw.
It's a recent-ish picture. Let me see. Oh, never mind. That was 2018.
Terrible.
But he's the ugliest of all my exes, I think.
That's unfortunate. Anyway.
So you agree? You think he's ugly?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, God bless him.
Especially compared to the other thing. Girl, this.
Yeah. I mean, I have another ugly ex that I was truly like for real in love with. I'm finna send you.
Lord.
He's not, I mean, but I loved that nigga. I loved that nigga. Don't do him like that. Come on. Shady. So shady.
Hey.
Why would you shade my name? And you gonna be, when I text you his name, you gonna be like, girl, what the hell? Hold on.
Wait.
Don't do my boo like that. I had done loved in him.
Sean Paul's cousin.
Paul's cousin. Please. We finna get off because you clowning me. You clowning me at this point. Very disrespectful.
I'm glad we said it at the same time. Like, we gotta get off here because I'm about to say something in a minute.
Say it in the chat, honey. Don't say it in front of company.
Look, right. That's what I said.
Because you tried me.
Yes.
Did
I try you or did you?
I did not try you with my ex. How I try you with my ex?
You knew I was gonna cut a fool. You knew I was gonna.
The disrespect you are showing me right now in front of everybody. You're supposed to stick beside me in front of people.
They don't know what he look like.
And they will never know.
Never. Never.
Okay, this has been the first episode of Play Fight, child. We barely fought, but I assure you, we gonna have some arguments.
I was gonna say, right,
because that's all we do.
I was just gonna say, because if you watch the Collective 3, you would swear we hate each other, and we don't. But we gonna get it together.
I love this girl. I would shoot a nigga for her, but I'm gonna argue with her because that's our love language. It's just
exactly.
And Michelle just watch.
Truly, like, I ain't got time for this.
She really just be like,
she tried to be the mediator. She's like, no, what she's saying is, it's like, I know what that half is saying, but I don't feel like it right now. Like, we gonna fight about it.
We're arguing, and that's that. So I guess we'll be back next week, child, because I think we're both determined to stick to schedules this year. So
yes,
this is gonna be regular.
Yes.
All right. I'm getting out of here. You can stay here if you want to, but I'm leaving. Goodbye. I hurt my thumb.
Adios.
It's a Band-Aid. Anyway, peace out. Now that I was finna hit end.